Hello and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, now that we have stopped the gigantic armoured car, what I want to do is get behind there as quickly as possible so as not to actually get hit by the thing and actually hit it with Rosie's gun. Now this can take a while, kind of like with the Batamis in a way. It costs you less CP, but it is worth it. And if you use more than one trooper or scout, then you can do so. Just beware, of course, of the thing there, which can be annoying to deal with. So yeah, and I'm trying not to actually get hit. Maybe I should have used one of my other troopers that was closer, maybe Dorothy instead of Nina. But it is what it is. I think I'll either have to use a thing or shoot the living hell out of it to do so. Now this can be a problem because it is pretty close to where the thing is, and so yeah, I decided to reload because what would happen there with the armored car, as was mentioned previously in this mission, is that it will drive all the way down to the harbour, and that can be a very big problem because that's an automatic game over. So now, I'm guessing we'll have to shoot it. Yep, and quickly. In fact, I may well send Dorothy in, who's also alongside the thingy there, but apparently not. I'm only using Rosie. Well, so be it. I suppose I could do more damage with two soldiers, but apparently this is her fight. Yeah, but yeah, all you need to do is shoot at the radiator with your troopers and or scouts, and that's it. Yeah, you don't need to use well, you can't use explosives, but yeah, shoot at the thing, and it should go down very quickly. Yep, there we go. And we have saved Princess Cordelia.
Operation complete. Let's get Her Highness out of there. Your Highness, are you all right?
I am unharmed. Oh, good.
Being princess ain't all fancy dinners, huh? Gotta be hard carrying a whole country.
Can it, Rosie? That's the Princess of Gallia you're talking to.
No, it's quite all right. She speaks the truth. As scion of the Valkyria, it is my fate to live and die for Gallia's well-being.
Are you sure that isn't just your excuse, Your Highness?
What?
If you label the status quo fate, you can run from the responsibility of changing it.
You too, Welkin. Have a little respect here.
Every living thing in this world struggles to live and pass life on to a new generation. They use all the instincts and animal wisdom they can just to live that one day longer. That powerful animal will to live is, I think it's a beautiful part of nature. Your Highness may be descended from Valkyria, and that may carry a burden. The old ways and traditions you follow may be important to uphold. But I hope that you won't throw away the will to live your own life because of them.
That's enough, Welkin. Give it a rest.
Perhaps it is as you say, and I have been running from responsibility unknowingly. It is indeed mine to consider my life's role within the Valkyrian bloodline.
Your Highness.
I am most envious of your ability to speak your mind so frankly. But time enough remains to consider my role by my own will. Thank you for your words, Lieutenant.
Not at all.
Wow, even a princess's gut'll wake up and say hi when it's empty.
I am.
Rumbling bellies are a clever bit of animal wisdom all humans share. Alicia, have we got anything to eat?
You bet.
I brought some of the cinnamon rolls I baked this morning. Here you are, Your Highness. Thank you kindly. I have not had such bread before, but it is quite agreeable. I'm glad.
All right, let's get Her Highness back to the capital.
And so Princess Cordelia returned, safe through the efforts of Militia Squad 7. Its leader, Welkin Gunther, was celebrated as rescuer to the nation's sovereign and awarded the prestigious Gallian Medal of Honor.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward. Sir, for excellence in valor and deed, you are hereby awarded this honor. Your Highness, please bestow the medal upon the young lieutenant.
Gladly. Congratulations, Lieutenant Gunther.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Though I have yet to reach an answer, your question drives me still to understand my responsibility as sovereign and as a single human life.
Your Highness.
Oh, and know that one tradition already lies sundered by my will. I had the cooks add cinnamon rolls to my daily breakfast.
Alicia will be happy to hear it.
Lieutenant Gunther, you forget yourself.
Sir, my apologies.
With this, today's ceremonies are ended. Highness, would you grace us with a word?
Lieutenant Gunther, I hope your allegiance to Gallia stands firm evermore.
Yes, Princess.
Lieutenant Gunther, I am sorry. There is something more I have not told you. Please, be safe.
Welkin, I'm coming in.
Sure, it's open.
Ooh, is that it? Not bad, man. You sure made a name for yourself this time.
It was pure luck I was there.
So have you seen the headlines? The ones that say nothing about the kidnapping? That reporter tells me Borg's the one pressuring the media into suppressing it.
But why suppress it?
If word got out about what happened, Gallia's relationship with the Federation would suffer. We've got our hands full fending off the Empire. We can't afford a war on two fronts. So he has the whole thing covered up. I'll bet he goes on acting like it never happened.
Wow.
Welkin, this hurts. It's painfully obvious how shaky Gallia's standing is. I know the world's history is an endless chain of big fish eating little fish. Both of us know the weak bow to the strong. It's history and it's nature. A minor nation like ours is an easy mark, even before you add the rift within our army. Welkin, no offense, but I hope nature's wrong this time.
I don't know what to tell you, Faldio.
Chapter 10. Liberation of Thousand.
And now, since we have now saved Princess Cordelia, we can now actually access a new thing on the the book thingy, which is of course the decorations, which shows all the things. And if we go to headquarters, we also have a new thing we can get from Princess Cordelia herself. Yes, we can actually accept awards for our bravery in combat by actually going to the audience hall. And there's actually quite a bit of story here and character progression as well.
How have you been, Your Highness?
Very well, Lieutenant Gunther. And all the better for seeing you again. I thank you again for the valor you showed in assisting me that night.
Not at all. I was just relieved to see you were unharmed, Highness. wasn't until I saw my friends gawk at that medal that I realized how special it was.
You truly are a rare individual. It is the duty of a nation to acknowledge and reward the loyal deeds of its people. Medals and trinkets are the only form we have, but we ask that you wear them proudly.
Yes, ma'am.
I hear your accomplishments do not end with that knight's bravery either. The stories of your accomplishments suggest I owe you a great deal more than that. Lieutenant Welcome Gunther, step forward. In honor of your manifold accomplishments, you are hereby awarded this honor.
Highness, it's an honor.
So yeah, and from now on we will receive medals and not only things such as the Lance of Gallia, which is itself its own trophy. Yes, for every medal we actually get a trophy as well. And the Crimson Heart, that's for courage and whatnot, and probably not losing too many of your forces. You will also get extra firearms as well in for this as well. So yeah. So now I'm going to spend the rest of this episode just leveling up my troops, and on the next episode we will actually be introduced to more about the Darksons, the very people who, of course, have suffered so much abuse, including, of course, at the hands of the fellow troops as we saw with Isara earlier. Apparently we've got a new potential for the snipers there. And a new order! So what's this one? Demolition boost, which is a very good one. I definitely want to use that one at some point, because that will increase the anti-tank power of your lancers. Or one of your lancers, at least. And with that done, now I will go to the R&D facility, of course, as I usually do. And, indeed, develop more of the weapons. So, let's see. We can go any of these ways. They do cost a fair amount of things. If I didn't get a B rank in that mission, I think I would have it even harder in the next one. So, now the machine guns. Let's see. Nothing for the machine guns yet. And the anti-tank lances, well, nope. Sniper rifles? Yes! Although I'm not going to be using many of the snipers here, as I say, because we will run into a lot of snipers in this game. Although I will be using one, because the game forces you to use one, during the post-game. I call it the post-game, the DLC, one of the DLC missions we have to do. So let's see, uniforms? Yes, we can upgrade our uniforms. And what about blast suits? In fact, we get yet another uniform upgrade. So I'll take that as well, since I have the money. And then, blast suits, well, we can upgrade the armor there. Very good. And again, what the hell, game? So I don't have much money now to upgrade the Edelweiss, I'm afraid. So let's see, can we do anything with the Edelweiss? I doubt it. So on the next episode, as I say, we will have, a radiator upgrade. We can buy that, but that's about it, really. So on the next episode, we will actually find out more about the Darksons, and maybe meet a character that I actually do like, as I say. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye!